Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sumukascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vigna Rajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketurganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Herambha Skandapurvajaha Suklam Bharadaram Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyat Darada Vaktradhya Parishadhya Parastatam Vignam Nigdhanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamasraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shrivan Venkatanatharya Kavitarkika Kesari Vedantacharya Varyo Me Sannidhattam Sada Hrudi. Now, with Swami's grace, let us continue. We came up to Slokam number 33 last time. Palavita Ranadaksham Pakshapata Anavijnam Raghunam Anuvidheyam Prapya Padmasahayam Mahati Guna Samaje Manapurvam Dayetvam Pratibadasi Yata Harham Papmanam Mamakanam. Now we go to Slokam number 34. Now even when you look at it intellectually, if we understand that for every action there is a reaction, and every karma that I do, there is a karma palan associated with that, then where is the end for all this? Because I am doing just about everything without the company of Bhagavan. So I am doing only papangal, only sins. So where is the end? How can this accumulation of my karma palans be eradicated? And when can I really do all my accounts properly, like come up to a zero balance, right? It is not possible, except Bhagavan's Daya enters, right? And because of that, right, in spite of the ever increasing facts and facts of sins and the results and the reactions of those, that is keep accumulating. It's an exponentially accumulating thing. How do they get completely eliminated so that things are brought back to some semblance of balance, right? That is taking place because of Daya. Anubhavitam aga ogam na alam agami kalaha. And let me first break it into simple words, and then we can say it as full sentences. Okay? Anubhavitam aga ogam na alam agami kalaha prasamayitum asesham Nishkriyamihi na sakyam Swayam itihi daye tvam Srikrita Srinivasa Sthiti lita bhavami itihi Sheyase Jayase Naha. In Sanskritam, you would have by now figured out, understood, or looking for the difference between Naha and Na. Na means no, Naha means us. Okay? So very important when you read it, if there is a visargam after the aksharam Na, okay, that changes the meaning completely. So previously the second line, Nishkriya bihi na sakyam. Sakyam means possible, ability, able to do. Na sakyam means not possible to do. Whereas the last aksharam is Naha. Jayase Naha, Shreyase, Jayase, Naha, for us. Okay? So with that little bit of a insight into this, the entry into the Sanskrit language, let's move on. Again, let me read this again by word, and then we'll take up the full sentence. Anubhavitum agha vogam na alam agami kalaha prasamayatum asesham nishkriyabhihi na sakyam Swayamitihi daye tvam Srikrita Srinivasa Stitilita Bhavam Itihi Shreyase Jayase Naha. So Daya, the Bhagavan's Daya, while we are experiencing this through the Slokams, Daya is what Bhagavan is. Bhagavan is Daya Swarupam only. Inseparable from Bhagavan is Daya. So Daya Agha Ogam Asesham Anubhavitum Agami Kalaha Na Alam. Okay. Now, Agam means impurities. Right? Now we say Anagha in Sanskritam, in Bhagavan's Sahasranamam, Vishnu Sahasranamam, there is a namam called Anagha. Anagha means pure, without any impurities. Agam means impurities. Impurities are, we call it in colloquial word, papam, sin and all that. Basically, anything that is tinged with selfishness is agam, putting it in a practical way. That is why Swami teaches us finally, in the very final slokam in Bhagavad Gita from Bhagavan's teaching is Sarvadharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. And Sharanam is very important. Why? Swami himself says Sarvadharman Parityajya, let's not get into that discussion now. But why this Sharanam? Okay. Even if I do worship, even if I do charity, even if I do what are considered to be good things, right, and what are prescribed things, right, if I do all that, it is necessary and essential to surrender that, because every act that I do is tinged, if not embedded in, but at least tinged with an iota of selfishness. So that's what makes it agam. So I surrender that to Bhagavan. That way I am not responsible. He takes care. That is why the final slokam is so important. I call it as Charama Slokam in Vaishnava Sampradayam. And the slokam before that, the teaching before that is the essence, right? And Manmana Bhava Mad Bhakto Matyaji Mam Namaskuru. That slokam comes before that. Because I'm not able to do all those things, he says, just surrender to me. But agam is all the papangal, the sins that I keep on accumulating because I cannot stop acting. I cannot stop thinking, right? Now, every thought, I can probably control my speech, not speak for a while, right? But action, impossible. I have to keep on acting and thinking. It's amazing if I can still my thoughts, right? I'm not able to do that. So every thought, every action I do is agam only, because I am not surrendering to Bhagavan. In that, ogam means the groups, the compilation of all that. So the huge amount of these papangal, which is all the actions done with selfishness. There is an end to all this. So aga ogam, asesham. Asesham means without any balance. I have to completely eliminate and remove it so that there is balance of zero. How is it possible? When on one hand, and if we say that in our mathematics arithmetic equation, left-hand side equal to right-hand side, we say that's the way we all learned. LHS equal to RHS is what we learned. But here, this on the left-hand side, it keeps on increasing. So how will the RHS also has to keep on increasing? How will I get zero? Right? That's a problem, real problem. Asesham, without even a residue left over, anubhavitam, I have to experience it. There's no escape. It's an inviolable, inescapable law, regardless of what a great scholar I am, great saint I am. It really doesn't matter. None of those things matters, because this law is impartial, applies to everyone. Right? So how do I escape this? On one hand, I have this tendency to keep on doing and keep on thinking, and I'm not doing it the correct way. I'm not acting the right way. I'm not thinking the correct way. So I have to pay the result of that. How do I end this? Asesham, without balance, anubhavitam, to experience it. Na agami kalaha. This is so beautiful. Agami kalaha na sakyam. Agami kalaha means means future. Kalaha is time. The future time, na sakyam, is not enough. All the times in the future is not enough for me to experience the results and the reactions of my actions and thoughts that I do selfishly. This is the situation. This is my situation. If you're honest about it, this is the situation. So, what gives then? Bhagavan Daya. Forgives. Bhagavan is a great accountant. One part of it, Chitragupta, yes. But Chitragupta is different from the accounting that we do. Chitragupta records everything in videography, in 3 dimension actually. But he doesn't account, like there's no question of the receivables have to be equal to payable kind of that thing doesn't work, because Bhagavan forgives tremendously, exhaustively. He could one glance from this Daya Devi, which is inseparable from Bhagavan, eliminate the sacks and sacks and sacks of papangal that have accumulated. Then I start with a clean slate. That is the next point. So, na alam, agami kalaha, na alam, it is not enough. Okay? So, let's take the word daya, daye, aga ogam, asesham, anubhavitum, agami kalaha, na alam. Okay? Now, in Sanskrit we understand. So, what happens then? Then we can say, what, I can do prayachitanga, I do many things, then I can do a prayachittam on that. Okay, and that is also prescribed for us. So he says, Nishkriyabihi prasamayutum na sakyam, he says. So, Nishkriyabihi, all the prayachitanga. If I do an error, okay, I correct it. Swami, I made a mistake. Bhagavan says, if you just repent for the mistakes that you did, that is enough, he says. That repentance, mentally, I realize, oh my God, I caused somebody hurt, they may be suffering. That feeling of pain that I have, I caused somebody pain, that is enough. That's what Swami is looking for us. Then, ritualistically, prayachittangal are prescribed. But prayachittangal also, I do it selfishly only. So that is also doesn't cut ice, right? But Nishkriyabihi, all the prayachittangal, prasamayutum, that is agaogam prasamayutum, all the groups and accumulations of the sins, selfish actions, thoughts and words that I do in my life, groupings of those, how many of those? My God, innumerable. For all that, prasamayutum, to eliminate, to eradicate, to remove. Nishkriyabihi, I can do prayachittam, but that prayachittam also na sakyam. They are not able to do it. They don't have the ability, right, to correct all the mistakes I do. Impossible. Even the corrective action I take to correct my mistake itself is an error, right? So how can it be corrected? So it's a no-win game. That's the situation. Now, Daya, you know that this is my situation. See, So iti. So this you realize. Thus, the situation is iti. Swayam, by yourself. Swayam iti. Okay? Iti. Thus, swayam, by yourself. I am not even asking you to do it. This is the beauty of Bhagavan. I am not asking. He himself protects. He himself corrects. This is the Daya Devi. Swayam, by yourself. Svam, the Svikrita Srinivasa. This is very important. The Srinivasa Bhagavan, whatever way we want to pray, worship him, that is fine. But this entity that is there, that has established this inviolable law of karma. Okay. the action equal to reaction. Reaction equal to action. Inviolable law. Bhagavan himself obeys the law only extreme rare cases he nullifies it. Otherwise, he says the law has to operate by itself. Okay, that is dharma. Now, that Srinivasa, the one who has established its law and watcheth this law in operation, okay, that Bhagavan Srinivasa, what have you done, O Daya Devi? You Vasikrita. You have taken him, imbibed him into you, mesmerized him, attracted him, you have brought him under your control. Okay? Now, how is it possible to control Bhagavan? He is uncontrollable. He has no leader. He is Samrat, as I say, the real king, without anybody above him. How can you control that? Bhagavan himself says, yes, that is true. I am independent. I am the master of everything. Yeah, I'm the ruler, but I am bound by the love of my bhaktas. I am bound by love. One thing that there are two things that Bhagavan cannot do. Well, he can do everything that he can imagine, whatever you can imagine he can do. Create, protect, dissolve, so many things he can do. Two things he cannot do. He can never say no. Bhagavan always yes, 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 yes. That's all. No, it doesn't exist in his vocabulary. The other is, he cannot be not bound by the devotion of bhaktas. That is what Damodara principle. He's easily bound. So you can bind him, and that binding is not beneficial. That is nothing but daya. That is what allows him to be bound. Oh yeah, poor person. He didn't know. It's like a mother overlooks. Forgive is a big word, because overlooks really. What is that to forgive for Bhagavan? But overlooks. Yeah, he didn't know. He will learn in due time. We all think of it. Our children. Yeah, they make a mistake. Yeah, you learn from mistake. Over a time, he will learn. By the time this joke that I've shared with you a long time ago, I'm sure with many of you, a long time ago I read this in Reader's Digest. One 16-year-old boy was telling his classmate in school, my dad, he doesn't know anything, and they talk like this, and then the boy becomes 21 years old and is telling the same friend, what amazing, how much my dad has learned in the past 5 years. So it is like this, we all make this mistake, and Bhagavan overlooks, gives us chance to correct and correct. And that Daya aspect, because he is nothing but Daya itself, Swami, Svikrita, that means one with you. Svi means Swayam means one. Krita, Srinivasa Perumal is one with you, not separated, inseparable. Because of that, Swam, you, Svikrita Srinivasa, making this Bhagavan as one with you, it is not the other way around. It is not like Srinivasa Perumal imbibing Daya. The Daya is immersing Bhagavan himself from Siti Lita Bhava Bhitihi. Siti Lita Bhava Bhitihi. Now, Bhava Bhitihi, we know what it is immediately. Bhitihi Bhava. Bhiti means bhayam, right? And Bhava means experiencing that, the state of fear. We all experience that in our life, right? Morning to night. Oh, uncertainty is there. Will this go well? In spite of we may smile, laugh, and jokes and all that, there is this anxiety and fear is always there, right? Isn't it? Will this go well? That will go well. There's so many things are there. If one gets, but the interesting thing is, as they say, the 95% of the things that I worry about does not materialize. This is statistically it is proven, but still I worry, right? But we know very well Bhagavan is taking care, but still I cannot let go, right? Because of that, this Bhava Bhiti, Bhiti Bhava, that is our Samsara Sagaram, our life. Siti Lita, to remove that. To give me solace and comfort and care. Imagine if Bhagavan is only Ugra Rupi, okay, and a person who just picture for a second, we all go and worship Narasimha in temple. We feel so beautiful. But let's go one step before that. The same Narasimha, picture him battling Hiranyakasipu. What a ugra form it is. And the roar that comes when the pillar breaks open. You shudder when you picture those things. Can I worship that Bhagavan? No. If he comes like that, the anger of Bhagavan, if that is, even a glance of that falls on me, will be pulverized. It's such a shudder we have. But Bhagavan is not like that. He is Daya. He removes my fear. In spite of all the, not only the selfishness that I have exhibited in my past, but he corrects me even in my present selfishness. So hope in future I'll become selfless. Keeps on correcting. Right? One day I'll learn the lesson and give me so many births. Yes, definitely. Just like a way, gold has to be put in fire in order to purify itself. I have to go through the suffering. Sufferings are nothing but it's like going to a 24/7 fitness club. Physical exercises to strengthen our physical muscles. The mental muscles have to be strengthened. So we go through what we call sufferings and miseries and all that. And they actually teaches us resilience, teaches us surrender. So there are lots of positives in that. So slowly I'm being purified. This Daya takes place. So Sitilita Bhava Bhitihi, this anxiety, fear and worries, the life that I lead, that will be removed. Sitilita, remove. Now, why are you doing this, Daya? What do you have to gain from this? Next question. See, this is how our mind works. Everything is transactional. I have to do something in, I get something back. In Bhagavan's court, it is not like that. Transaction is absent. Bhagavan is sans transaction. The absence of transaction, because that is his nature. Naha sreyase, naha, for us, sreyase, for our benefit. Jayase, he. Is how you are, aren't you? He is asking. Okay, that is Bhagavan Daya. So again, I'll read Padangal and then we'll read the full Slokam. Okay? Anubhavitum aga ogam na alam agami kalaha prasamayitum asesham nishkriyabihi na sakhyam swayam itihi daye tvam Srikrita Srinivasa Sitilita Bhava Bhitihi Sreyase Jayase Naha. Anubhavitum agaugham nalamagami kalaha pragamayatum asesham nishkriyabhir na sakhyam swayamitihi dayetvam Srikrita Srinivasa Sitilita Bhava Bhitihi Sreyase Jayase Naha. Comfortable? On the line, everybody comfortable on the conference call? If not, you can speak up now. Okay. If not, then we'll go into the next slokam then. Okay. Now, next question comes. Now this is how I really enjoy this slokam from Bhagavan Swami Desikachariar, because I picture myself once I leave this body, where am I going to go? Okay, is inescapable. I will be given the darshan of Bhagavan. As Swami Desikachariar describing, I'm describing it to you. Okay, and so beautifully described. That's some of the slokams we have covered already. So what am I going to do? So body is gone. The people who are left behind, that is fine. That people who are left behind, they go through sorrow and misery and all that, feeling of loss and all that. But for me, I've actually become very blissful. It's I don't know, 10,000, 100,000 times a huge amount of happiness, bliss I have, because I'm no longer bound by this body. That I have described in Taittiriya Upanishad. It describes how happy you are, really blissful. Then you're guided, you're taken to the presence of this huge hall, expansive hall, so beautiful it is, and so bright and effulgent, so many devas are there. Everybody is effulgent. Everybody is happy. And like I share one anecdote with you because it occurs to me. So it occurs to me, Swami wants me to share it with you. Once Ramanuja Acharya was climbing up the Sabdagiri, Tirupati mountain, Tirumala hills. You may have heard this story. If not, it is beautiful. And on those days, we didn't have all these pathways and all that, So they were climbing up, and a group of Sishyas were there. So the Sishyas, everybody was getting a bit tired. So as a Acharya is, he always takes care of the disciples. People always worried about their welfare, their comfort, their care. Not that for him it doesn't matter. So they stopped and to give them some water for everybody, so take some rest. So he sent one of the disciples to get some fish, some water. Disciple goes and he looks for water, and looking for water, he enters a cave. And inside the cave he enters, and amazed he was, because it was absolute effulgence. And there you saw just about everybody so happy and blissful and shining and effulgent with 4 arms. Shankha Chakram and all the people were moving around. Everybody was doing their job, very busy. But everybody's attention was focused on the center of the hall. In the center of the hall, there was another beautiful form with 4 hands, Chaturbhujam, Shankam and Chakram, and seated there. And everybody was attending on this person. They were doing their jobs, whatever jobs allocated to them, but everybody's attention and focus was on this person. So he was amazed at this sight. Then, as he was wonderstruck and mesmerized by it, one of those people with Chaturbhujam and all the ones, they were asking, no, go, you cannot. So he sent him out of the thing. So he comes back. And Acharya asked him, what took you so long? Why did you take Swami? This is what happened. And then everybody goes to that place. Of course, they couldn't get the darshan. And Acharya tells him how blessed you are. So this is what each one of us is going to get. And another one was about to, Garudan himself came for him, and then he was perfect. There's another story. But so we go into this hall where Bhagavan is going to be seated on this throne. So effulgent it is. And as Swami Desikachariar describes so beautifully, I enter this hall, and then what do I see? Effulgence, beauty, peace, and bliss. Yes, like a bliss that you have never experienced before. But in that hall, there is sacks and sacks and sacks are accumulated there, all put together. Everywhere you turn, you see only huge sacks, all arranged, so many of them. And then these are all my karma palankar. So accumulated. And then seated next to this Bhagavan is Daya Devi. So Swami asked me, oh, come, I've been waiting for you, come. And Bhagavan always welcomes each one of them, doesn't matter who I am. So full of love, it's unbelievable. And then, okay, so you come. So what did you do? You have to give an account. Not that he doesn't know. Then you have to speak like the way Narayana asked Dhruva. He knows. But you have to give the right answer. You have to give the truth. He's checking. Are you speaking the truth? Okay? And so you have to speak the truth. And so Swami, yes, Swami, I did this. Whatever, all the things that we do. And then, okay. Absolutely non-judgmental. Bhagavan Srinivasa is, Bhasivan Narayana is non-judgmental. Please remember that. The law judges the rule of dharma, the operation, reaction equal to action, that judges. But Bhagavan is not judgmental, impartial. Okay, so you did that, everything. You fed a hungry person? Okay. Then you heard whatever it is, same way. Then comes the time for pronouncing, we're going to a court and then the sentence is given. That time, Daya Devi intervenes. Swami, yes, you have taken account of all. Yes, he's a good person. Very good. He has you in his heart. Please. That's all. Then all the sacks that I've accumulated is gone. I'll start with a clean slate. That is what happens. That is what he's describing so beautifully in the past few slokams. You can picture. It is not a theory. It happens to every one of us. Now, that does not mean it gives me the license to do all papangal and continue to live selfishly. On the contrary, it's a knock on the head. Don't be selfish. Okay? Understand? Because that's what Swami wants you to be. Right? To please him. And, 10 o'clock.